So I made a video recently about the song By His Wounds, and I played it in a particular way in the key of E, and somebody was asking about the guitar voicings, and they were asking what voicings I was using and could I make a video about those. So I thought I would, maybe it would be helpful. First, I had to figure out what a voicing is. I know that makes me sound like absolute amateur, maybe I am, but so I discovered a voicing is a particular expression of a chord. So maybe it's played one way, but you could voice it or express it in a different way. So for example, in the key of E, like I said, what I was playing, By His Wounds, my E, A, and of course you could bar the B and then bar the C sharp minor. The other options would be same kind of E, and you can hammer on to get that E suspended with your pinky. But you got E, and often I'll play an open A or an A2. And then instead of barring the B, I can kind of play a cheap version, whatever. I like how it sounds, an open version. It's where I'm still keeping the B. I'm basically playing an A suspended with these fingers. So I'm leaving the these two strings open, leaving that string open. So there we go. So I'm playing the B. And then I can slide forward 2 frets and play the C sharp minor. So I got B to C sharp minor. So that's one way of playing. Also in the key of E, which is probably why I love the key of E the most, because it has some of the most beautiful open chords. I can go to, oh, look at that. Somebody called me. Let me ignore that. So I could go to the fret up here. So 3, 5, 7. If I was to bar this, that would be an E, but I can play similar to that B, C sharp minor, keep that same hand configuration, catching the E bass note here, and play my open E up here on the 7th fret. Change these around to make an E shape with these fingers, and then pushing down on the B string here to make an open B up here on the 7th fret, and similar for the A. So I love those chords. Then slide up to the 9th, and you can, this is a little bit different, but I'm on the 3rd string from top there, and then pushing down on the 4th and 5th on the 11th fret. And if I can wrap my thumb around and catch this C sharp, I can, this C sharp minor. So I got C sharp, B, A, and then down to E. So I love doing that. That's all in the key of E. Now, when I'm playing in the key of C, I don't have as many tools in my toolbox with guitar voicings, but at least from the C to the F, leaving out the actual bass note, which you could wrap your thumb around or come up with something different. And I'm leaving out the both the top and the bottom E's to do this variation of the F, or even take off the middle finger and really open it up, which I really like. So you got a C to the F, slide up 2 frets for an open G, which we're playing a song this week in the key of C, and so I'll be using these chords, and then of course go down to A minor, which I don't have a different version of that. If you're in the key of G, there's a couple you could throw in there as well. Of course, the all too famous G, C, D, you know, keeping your pinky on the whole time. But what I like to do is play my G, go to just a normal C, and then take that and slide up 2 frets for an open D, and even take my middle finger off. So I've got G, C, and you can even throw your pinky in there if you want that really high register. And you can do this in most keys that you have some open chords. So in the key of D, I really like playing, instead of a full B minor, I play my D, wrap around my thumb, mute the low E string, push down on the B string, and you still get that minor sound. And pretty easy to play the D up here, like A suspended with these fingers barring there. So a lot of times in the key of D, I'll throw that in. That's a very easy chord to make. Like I said, most keys you can have these. Obviously, when you're playing all bar chords, it's not happening too much. One more thing I'll say, in the key of B or the key of E, sometimes you'll have some E over G sharp or F sharp over whatever that bass note would be. So you can just play your E, and here's a particular voicing of that E over G sharp, and then slide that up to that F sharp. Doesn't fit in every key, but I believe in the key of B for a lot of songs, it fits just fine. If you're trying to get that, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope your voicings go well.